Yeah, we moving up.
You know, it's not every day that history is made in this league, but it does seem to happen pretty often. So let's go ahead and get started with another episode of History in the Making. Now, following our Week 9 performances, we did have a couple of milestones that did get crossed on the week. First, starting with our reigning champion Larry, with his win over Adrian, crossed the 125 win mark. Being the first team to do so, Larry currently is in the lead with the most amount of wins in the league, of course, sitting at 125. We also saw another win milestone broken, unfortunately not so great for me. Duff was able to capture the victory over myself last week, which also put him across the 100 win mark. The third team to do so, actually coming exactly 1 year after I crossed that 100 win threshold last year in week 9 of 2024. In another odd twist, we actually have one of our most decorated teams in Freddie and our least decorated teams in Nico of Bay Lake Showboats, both very close to crossing a very specific milestone. Even though Freddie has 4 trophies and Nico has yet to even place in the top 3, both of them sit just 1 win away from crossing the 75 win mark. So it just goes to show you that it's not necessarily what result you have at the end of the year. As long as you can stack up those wins, you can still make history in this league as well. But not all history is weighted equally. 2025 also saw a race at the bottom. At one point during the year, there was a 3-way tie to see who was going to be the first team to actually cross the 100 loss milestone. That tie was between Duff, Nico, and Mason, who at one point during the year were just 5 losses away from that 100 loss milestone. However, given Mason's most recent 5-game losing streak, he now actually sits just 1 loss away from being the first team to 100 losses. Not the type of history that you want to be setting in this league, but history nonetheless. We're going to keep an eye on all of these milestones as we move forward into the season, so make sure you're setting your lineups and putting your best and worst foot forward, and hopefully you guys can capture some history too. So good luck out there and happy record setting. This has been History in the Making.